Welcome to the Grizzly Den. This is what we've all been waiting for. All you all in the know knew our University of Montana Grizzlies would be 3-0 going into this epic top 10 matchup with Udaho, who's ranked number 8, 2-2, two great performances against FBS foes that they couldn't pull off, but here they are, number 8. And we will get into all that, the details, what Toast family knows about Udaho. Before we get to that, we should give a little bit of time to little brother. I mean, come on, 'tis the season. Give little brother a little something. Little brother, of course, is Montana State. And great job. They beat another team with no scholarships. Ooh. And you know what they almost did? They almost scored in the second half. They led 17-0 at the half, and they almost scored in the second half. Now this week, the Bobcats welcome in Eastern Washington, one win Eastern Washington into the litter box. One thing's good for the Cats here. They don't have to go and play on the tampon turf, so that's always a good thing. They get to play on their own little litter box. But that's not what you came to see. You came to see what Sauce just can't hold themselves down. Have you noticed that Sauce is always chuckling, laughing during these videos? You know why? Because he's going to put Udaho on the money line, or Indiana State's going to keep it close, or North Dakota on the money line. But he has to turn off his mic because he's laughing so hard. So it's so hard for him to keep a straight face while picking against the eventual national champion Montana Grizzlies. Now, let's get to what Toast family already knows about Udaho. He knows that Udaho ran for 188 yards against Washington State. He knows Washington State ran for 3 yards against Udaho in Washington State's 13-10 win. We got to keep that in mind because, as you guys know, we have the best running back in the country in the FCS, of course, with Eli Gilman. We know that. He breaks off big runs more than the 5-6 yards like you like to see in as they just kind of keep going down the field. We hit big plays. So what's really got me excited is that I got not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 games in a row dating back to last year has had a career high in passing yards. He's got the confidence now. Now, we really want to have Bohannon back, hopefully, at one of our receivers. Although we are deep, he's a good possession receiver in the Kennesaw area in Georgia, and that's always going to be a soft spot. My brother used to coach in high school there. So hopefully he'll be back. But you know who is going to be there? Mr. Electricity, Michael Worthman. Number 6 on your program guides. When you see him line up in a Wildcat with Gilman, oh my God, holy shmoo bears. Are they just terrified of that when that happens? And you might actually see a pass out of that. But we shall see going forward. What many people don't understand is the magic of Washington Grizzly Stadium. Trust me, we'll get to Idaho and what they can do. But the magic under the lights, when it's a big game and everyone knows it's a big game, you can't beat Montana. That's just how it is. It's like, okay, you guys got to look this up because you probably won't believe me. But this magic has gone so deep, it's done something I don't think, and Kyle can back me up on this, has ever happened in the history of FBS or FCS. This stadium produced a 27-point comeback with 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the third quarter, a 27-point comeback where the Griz won by 13. Let me repeat that. A 27-point comeback where they won by 13, and there's only 20 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game. And anyone who wants that, I can show you the link. I'll give you the link, and it's a nice little 8-minute video where you can go and remember how we scored 40 points in 25 minutes and how we did that. But anyway, we're here to talk about Udaho. This looks like it's gonna be coming up as a as a slobber, is a little bit more of a slobber knocker than we kind of like. Montana's going to have to throw the ball, as you know from as Toast has told us, going to have to throw the ball to open up the run. That's what it looks like from the outside here. The missed tackles that Montana's had, even last week, is very concerning. You got a 6'3" quarterback that knows how to play. The best quarterback we have played all year is coming into Washington Grizzly Stadium. You got to be able to get him to the ground, or at least hold on for reinforcements. This is a team that is more apt to run the ball. The scrambling ability of the quarterback for Udaho is solid, but he's still looking downfield. Looking at the Griz, they let up against North Dakota and Indiana State. They let up a big play in the secondary, a big 75-yard pass. And if Udaho is able to run the ball, you're gonna have that opportunity that to go against us with a play action where they could hit a deep shot. So that is concerning. This is. I mean, on the one hand, you look at, I saw someone say, "Oh, they only let up 20 points a game against FBS opponents." Yeah, but they let up 30 points to St. Thomas. They were in a little bit more of a struggle against St. Thomas, who's not on the Griz or Udaho's level, but they had to hold on against a team that they were losing to in the second quarter into the third, and eventually got by. But they did let up 30 points. They let up 31 points a week ago after blowing a 14-0 lead. Oh, we're not supposed to say they blew a 14-point lead because they're FCS versus FBS. The bottom line is you're up 14-0. You lose 31-28. You blew it. Side note on that. San Jose State kicker was 0 for 4 before he hit that 48-yarder to win the game. So the number 5 Griz, the number 8 Udaho Vandals into Washington Grizzly Stadium. All those watch parties are going to be rocking and rolling. It's going to be on Kyle's main TV. Because why? You don't need a late bailout special. You guys have been crushing these point spreads all week long. You're going to be well ahead. Your bankroll is going to be sky high that you don't have to go, "Oh, I better watch this Colorado BYU garbage and try that and do a bailout special." No, you're going to be well ahead. If anything in this game, probably the under. Griz, I haven't seen a point spread, maybe 6.5. I don't know. 54 might want to lead towards the under. But the one thing you should put up under my name, and I think you should do it every single week for the next, what are we? We're in this is week 4 of 12 weeks in a row of this show. So I think the one thing that should be under my name at all times. I know you're having trouble going, "Oh, he doesn't like to have the Griz win by margin. He, over under might be, can't tell." Just put whatever the odds are. What, 16-1 that the Griz, the Montana Grizzlies, will win the national title. Just put that up every single week. If I come back here after a loss, don't matter. And I want to compliment 2 people on the show last week. One that thought I was drunk, so I tried to make it so you could actually understand me more. And another one that wanted me to remove my glasses for this week because he thinks I'm high, red. And I thought about it. I said I would, but then I was like, no, I can't. We went 3-0 with the glasses on. And as Trevor will tell you, as Kyle should know by now, it's bad luck not to be superstitious. So I got to keep them on right now, but it's the biggest compliment in the world that my passion for the Montana Grizzlies makes you think I'm drunk, makes you think I'm high. Thank you. Everyone can compliment that. So know that the Cats are not playing on the tampon turf, so they can might actually get a win out there in their little stadium, their little cat box. But the Griz will win. I don't want to do a score, but it might be a little bit low scoring for a little bit. Look for Mr. Electricity Mike Wortham to have a kick return touchdown. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to tell you once again, the Montana Grizzlies will win the national title. and a step to that number 1 or 2 seed, beating Udaho. All right, we'll see you guys in the next video. Boom.